pick for Giantx here. I think it's going to be very difficult for them to get anything done.
Giants on defense, Navi on attack.
I might be a bit biased there, but I don't mind it actually coming out. We have to see
Stills
how it actually suits them.
Stills already found his victim, and it's Hoodie on Sky.
On that neon, gotta see it in action,
I think there's some potential.
And we'll wait and
They get a lot of info. Got double info.
With this composition change, because we were left wanting more, right? Navi weren't doing what we wanted in those previous games. I think they can happily say that themselves. They weren't
Angel's got a
achieving to the
frenzy.
level they could. So this could be a big step up, I think, on paper. If you're looking at pound for pound where you put these teams, Navi should be able to close out this series. This is one that you'd put in their favor. But Giantx, even historically, seem always good for a map. They'll nab one away, but unable to always close out. I mean, rolling my back just to that Icebox recently, they were fantastic on that, did lose out in the end, however. So one of those situations, there's certainly some threat to this, and a very patient pistol round.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Yeah,
Are they waiting for this?
Giantx's composition with the double initiator, the Sky and the Fade, is that re-clear ability. And they
I like this one.
realized
Yeah, I like this.
faking A.
Oh my god.
This flank is huge.
It's so
and they're not gonna
fast.
spot them either.
No, it's massive.
Oh,
And
this, oh
Stall,
my god.
Okay, they
this-
smoke now so they can walk. Wingman's going in with the Omen Flash. Do we swing from Mount to the Omen Flash? Oh my, Giants annihilated them on this pistol. Probably the most perfect pistol. That was sick. Yeah, that was really, really nice. And Navi wanted to do this the whole time. They were waiting for the Fade die. They wanted to clear once they re-cleared over towards Rubble.
Looking silly, because I was gonna say Navi, like the whole point of Navi going so slow there was because they knew we're against Fade and Sky. They have Haunt, they have Birds. They're gonna re-clear something. We want them to use this info, the Haunt, the Flash.
Yep.
Get info that we're A, and then we get to go back to C. But it never came. Giantx was so patient on that site in that three-man stack that Navi, they were just running low on time. By the time they re-cleared, boom, instantly going for the flank. Navi, no options.
Oh, this is going to be tough for Navi. Already going to be put on the back foot here. Coming into this round, we do see
And
the
this is
Sheriff
nice
out for
though. We
Angel
get in
and no one
orbs
else
on Cloud.
really investing much,
And Cloud is the person they
of
want
course,
to
for
farm.
Giantx, you're looking at
He
those
has the
ult
Ghost. He
progressions as
can
well, and they farm it up. Coutinho, sharp today. Nice little shot there towards Zipan.
You can maybe
Easier
take a
target to
couple of
push, but
risks or pick up a
yeah,
gun.
be happy with
Someone
that.
else takes risks.
Get that confidence building. I do still feel Giantx can be one of those confidence-based teams. They need some of that push in the right direction. Sometimes once they get it, they can look pretty deadly. But now Navi have to kind of somewhat suffer through this. You're looking to try and take some of these rifles away. There's some prized possessions out, right? 3 Guardians, 1 Bulldog, and just that Ghost for Cloud. But again, very, very reserved with the utility investment. Nothing too early. Could be a pop flash here and the Horn in combination. Do they get to walk up though? Cloud might be on the chopping block. No,
How is
really
no
nice scan.
one
The
protecting
Paranoid does
him?
come in. Might be in a bit of danger. No, they fight as 5 almost. It feels like beautifully handled there, Josh.
Yeah.
They didn't look too threatened.
No, on this Andalusia flawless for this round 2.
I didn't think that guy would be able to stroll into sight here.
Navi's intentions were there. You
Yeah.
can't win every round.
No, of
so
course.
when you're on eco rounds, you have to have a specific goal. It's not necessarily to win the round, but you have to get something out of it. Whether it's the spike plant, you're getting towards orbs, you're
Navi's not going to
damaging
win.
the enemy,
Dude, relax.
something like that.
It's a pistol.
Didn't look like they had
It's a
like
pistol
cohesive
round.
plan there.
No,
All
I
good.
feel
It's
so.
pistol
Has been
eco.
building towards his ult. I think he's
We're
made the
fine.
furthest progression from the Navi side.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 points gathered so far. A big
Odin
ult, to
out
be
for,
completely honest, so not
To be
too.
fair, he has a kill and 2 deaths. That's 3 right there.
Yeah. Cloud doesn't.
They have a
get
Guardian to spam
a
back,
little
but
bit of chip damage.
it
Okay, so
did a little bit of
Zipan and
damage.
Angel
Got some
both
armor
getting
gone.
A little bit of chip. Spamming this out. You can already see the support is there. You've got the flash ready if needed as well. That's going to be with Hoodie and then Door. So this is where it gets quite tricky to hold on to. If someone wants to pressure, push, they get the means to do so. Paranoia on top of it. They're
Oh,
pushing
this
one.
is nice.
They try and make this hurt, and they are
Yeah,
Giantx.
dude, they got a
Really
good amount of little
form here.
punishes over
Being
towards A at the
proactive in these
moment.
scenarios. Shao, Sugetsu,
Oh,
dealt with
and they all get
nearly
upgrades.
flawless in this
This is
one.
lovely. They
That
should go
was
pick up the Odin,
perfect.
right?
That was. It actually was. We
Maybe they
saw
don't want it.
everything coming into form for Giantx there.
Yeah, that was
they were
cool.
waiting for all their utility to combo with the Sky Flash, the Paranoia, the Neon was stunning at the
the
same
stun,
time,
yeah.
and then they swing together. That
You've
was
seen
looking
enough.
really good.
This is what I'm saying. I think we get a third map here.
And you know, you don't get to hear me say that too often.
That's a rare occurrence. Clip it, please.
Yeah.
But you're right, though. That
What
was very much
what
everyone on the same
Omen
page.
Flash as well.
Good job.
Love to see them getting proactive, working off the back of the utility, and someone like
Dude,
Navi, they
Red Guy's already on
money
4
so early.
assists.
And that was the bonus round for
And they
Giantx,
did
so
pick up the
they're
Odin.
Getting a really comfortable lead right now.
What's the plan for Navi? You can test the waters, right? You can kind of run through this a little bit more, maybe try and get the lay of the land, but This is a tough one to convert. Lots of stall here.
Okay.
There goes
Got
Wingman.
it.
Oh, that was not
Oh.
pretty from Cloud. Okay, a chance.
Oh.
Okay.
A big chance for Zipan hitting shots like that. Brilliant connection back to back. He's given them masses of opportunity. You can see them trying to isolate Sugetsu potentially here, trying to check deep towards Rubble, maybe noting the chance that someone's there. Purpo starting to clear house. Redgar and
Redgar.
Unison, they've cleared the extremities a little. Now it's the vast majority on the site. They haven't recovered weapons from this. So I'm looking. Angel,
Yeah, I think they just
Xiao
thought they were
are
holding
still
onto him heavy.
Finally picking up what was dropped, but maybe not the ideal situation to gather. Still got the turret and a stun. And that's it. Not sure when that smokes back up for Redgar. Patino clean with it. This guy's on today. And now on Angel in a 1v2. It was a 1v3. Angel!
Dude, that's how they win the round?
The Red
Okay.
Bull clutch for him, saving Navi from a disastrous beginning.
Can't argue with
I
that.
feel like there's got to be some sort of trend here where every time I start, you know, being very optimistic and giving a lot of credit to a team, the very next round, it's just like a disaster.
It happens. And I mean, up until this point, it was looking like Giantx were about to kind of convert this again. There it was, just
gun.
take that when you
That's
get it.
it. That's all you give him, Ardis?
Lead the pace here.
It's a 1v3.
Don't know if they got any
Meant to be the hype man.
contact on that. I think they were just playing behind the smoke and behind the door. So Purpo so quick on rotations too. That Neon. The Flash not finding anything. Might give him a bit more freedom or loosen up a player to try and support over towards C or potentially B. Big info.
I think that was 2 players that he got spotted. So we see this heavy shift around.
Bro, poor Wingman.
Giantx moving in.
Even I feel bad for Wingman at the moment. They are sending him to his death every single round.
Retake with, they don't, but they've got the paranoia, the stun, a couple of and the spam.
Oh, hey. Oh my god, they're doing some deeps.
Need some help on this, because they might try and get back in. Yeah, here comes the flash. They're working off the back too.
Oh, they give them no space.
They can't get the plant down. Are they going to pivot towards B? It looks like that's the case. The alarm bot just got broken as well, so they've got to know this is
They have
coming.
op for retake that's relatively hard. They have no Omen Flash. Okay, Giants have no util to retake.
You might be able to use that to extend and get some space, but they're split off here. Why? One has blue, one has mid.
A little unnecessary on that. This could be big though, maybe Ardis.
The reflank.
But it puts a lot of pressure on Xiao and Sugetsu to make sure that
But
they
he
can't
has
just
to
flop
open
the
the
side,
door.
take full control, right? They've got so many bodies they can throw at this. So Sugetsu going to be held back by the stun. I don't know if the swank's going to come in.
He just sticks this.
Waiting to see if
They need
anything
that
comes
molly
in.
lineup.
Something needs to do it. They've got to halfway. There's nothing there.
Oh, they fluffed this one up heavy, man. What was going on? They had so much map control. I don't know why they pushed.
I don't know.
And like maybe the comms of what you... Yeah, I don't think they did either. Maybe the comms of what util they used didn't come in as well, because
Yes.
They can use that to extend.
a lot of the time you should be saying they have no Omen Flash. Like as soon as you see that Omen Flash, you must be feeling like you can hold on to B without taking map control.
You can use the Thrash to extend and get some space, but it's 1-1.
Hard to watch, dude. It's
So it's basically 1-1-1-1.
yeah.
And that's not
Yeah, you nailed
Navi
it.
that we need to see. We need to see the Navi
What
that goes
happened, bro?
together.
How much did Doom Bros do in this team?
That's the
There's
first
no,
red flag.
there's no way.
First of many.
Yes, there are. It's the first one that's really rather poignant, slapping you in the face. And Giantx are just pushing, man. They are making this one sting. That's going to be a lot of info. Going to set up Purpo. Beautiful.
Oh, that was really nice, though. I know it's against an eco, but that was cool.
Sugetsu, yeah, nothing now. Hoodie's got
4
to be
people
close to that
surviving
goal
as well.
all
The
way,
money's
all the way,
outrageous,
all
man.
those ults cycling in. Navi might need to pump the brakes early here. I'm a bit worried that we're seeing them in this sort of situation early.
Yeah, they've got 5 ultimates stacked up now as well.
True.
The only round that they've won was that round in a 1 versus 3 on their eco, where we could
Some of the
Giantx drop the
some
ball
of the
on
Sky
2
stuff
occasions. One,
looks
opening
alright with the
kills that
neon.
Cypher got, and then 2 was that 1 versus 3 to Angel's Odin.
Like a
Repeatable
sky
success,
Sky
hard to look
Breach.
into, and it's those sort of
Sky Breach
factors,
could be
right?
pretty scary.
So give us
Sky
a plan
Breach
for these
Neon.
ults here. Navi,
Gecko's probably
you
too
got
good
the
to
full hand. You got everything you need.
do it, but
You couldn't
there's a
ask
lot of
for maybe
options.
missing out in one, at least with the weaponry when it comes to
okay,
Sugetsu, but you
we've got
4
9
4
ults, chat. It's
rifles.
about to get wild.
And they chose to start this side. This was an active choice. Quick pressure. Good damage. Look at.
Oh my god, look at Zipan's HP.
The lockdown. Gonna be
His
coming
ult.
in. Flash Hoodie. Oh, that was a little ambitious, but I mean,
Oh,
there,
that's
the lockdown's
so
gone,
lovely.
Actually, Giantx get the net
Dude, they
gain
went
on
for the
this,
reverse
holding onto the
stairs
side
ult.
control, stopping the push off the back. The pivot to B is not looking easy either. Fatinho's here, Purpo's here. They've got presence
Reverse
everywhere.
stairs
Navi
ult before
are
you
left with
have
Blue Room. That's all they got.
Hobbit control.
Cloud's patrolling. You can see him. You can see that shorty in hand too. He's ready for this. If they do come back in, Prowler.
So how are you ever meant
Person has
to
an ultimate
focus
right
on this
now who's
guy?
alive. There's 7 ults on the board.
Maybe one of them could be pretty valuable here. This is what they're opting to go for. Little look towards B. They've got the first couple of steps into the site. They're going to leave one player further away. That's going to be Artis. He needs to almost over-deliver here. Needs to be good for 2. He's completely tunnel-visioned, overwhelmed, surrounded. Nothing he could get out of it. Now Angel Dream being drawn back this way, trying to play away from that lockdown. Horn comes in, and the Nightfall, comes in. It's so simple for them. They have so many ults to bank on.
Yeah, and
Now,
this is the guy that got
Zipper,
spammed down
a
to 19
1v3
HP
is
from
what
the
we're
Odin.
asking of you. With 19 HP, he took so much damage early on from that Odin.
Rengar's
He's
still got his own
hemorrhaging
flash.
As they get halfway already, it's done for. High, low, ults out. Giantx, they are not letting go of this grip.
This is really impressive from Giantx. They look completely reformed. Loving to see how they're rotating around on their defense side. It's not just like a matter of Navi making mistakes. That
Are they going to win this easy?
They're
Said
in
there
the
was,
right
I also
spots
said
at
there
the
was a chance for a
right
third
time.
map.
They are doing stuff together. They're waiting for.
But I'm pretty sure in my
confirmation,
pick'ems, I might have said that
communication.
line yet.
This is what's happening right now. This is the plan. Let's act on this plan now.
And rolling our minds back to Giantx's previous game where we saw some of those issues really towards the forefront. Kind of communications, looking on the same page, playing together. Some of these kind of fundamental problems were really quite obvious to us until it got to, I think, Icebox, and I mean, that was...
what's this a timeout to say? Force by
performance, but
use your
that
ults.
part of the thought, they have seemed
It'd be pretty hard for you
grow
to
in some
lose this round
really
if you
key
use some
areas
ults
here.
there.
We are seeing tangible, better results. Maybe, and again, this is why I kind of like seeing someone like Hoodie playing towards that Sky and kind of seeing these roles that they are so much more committed to playing as a collective. They play off this information that's confirmed. They're getting aggressive in Navi's face, completely disrupting any of their intentions. I mean, I'm a little worried for Navi at this point. If they're not able to control the tempo of the game,
Force
Josh,
by
what are they
use your
meant to
ults.
do?
So
I mean,
the only
that's what I'd be saying now.
silver lining type thing that I
Sure.
can
Definitely
put
win
out
this.
there is that Navi isn't
Like, no
great
doubt.
on Lotus, and we know this. We've seen them ban it before. We've seen when it has been picked against them, they've not done great on it.
Sure.
And it's showing here. It's almost as if
We'll keep
this
like
is one of those maps where
Astrovet
Astrovet
with the Prime, thank you so much.
Then it's going to go to Ascent. Navi's going to win
Welcome
that,
into
and then
Slug
they
Club.
play
Thanks
decider
for the
round.
thank you
That's
for the
what it
Prime.
almost feels like it's going to happen.
Okay, so they low
I'm
buy.
with you. And I don't
Are
mind
they
it
going to
'cause he
low
was
buy
the-
and use ults?
I'm down for it, don't get me wrong. But Giantx get to flex a little.
If they low buy and use ults, I would rather they force
6
buy.
to 1, you're certainly feeling that. Yeah, they invested their ults, but not a problem for
Or
me. in a first
Parson.
position.
Look at that.
Yeah, Prowler.
But
They
so
know
many-
they're there.
Oh my
So
god,
many
it's
ults
an
like this
army.
breach
But it's kind of
ultimate
sick.
can
They set one up
completely
over
disable
towards C. They set one up over towards B.
They just need to get that information.
But I quite like this switch up as well. That they've now got kind of
Artis
Fatinho playing a little
go.
bit deeper towards
So
A,
Artis
maybe trying
goes
to avoid any of
towards
those
Hobbit
potential
and he
ults, still having
hears
utility
the.
in
Yeah,
position.
he
Hoodie
hears
playing over
the
towards C
Killjoy
side,
turret.
goes with the flashes with Seekers.
He gets a lot of
There's the
info.
ult towards B. That
This is a
will
very
catch him,
nice
he's
round
purple.
though.
Now, considering
Good sum
he
from
was
Purple
stunned
to get it out
apparently,
and wall.
he got away pretty easy. And now 3 clear. Cloud takes a step back forward. No flash to set it in motion. And Navi starting to clear up here. This is a lot on the line, actually. Ooh,
Oh,
Seekers,
did
I thought
3
they
of them
could've
eat
maybe connected
Seekers?
them. But actually,
Seekers connected
all
to
good.
2
Okay, so
here.
using
Okay,
one of
much
those
better.
ults, pivoting into B, job done.
Much
It was
better.
a job well
Ults.
done.
Yep.
I like the start from Giantx, the opening, they clear C mound, they open the door, they're clearing B. Oh, yeah, get confirmation. Navi had a really good counterplay with that breach rolling thunder coming in from the side. It affected everyone on the site. That Brim's able to call
Yeah, there's a
out
nice
multiple
plan on
smokes
this.
all at the same time. They go in together and fight this through. But notice how Artis already is at 3 ulti or points. He just used that breach ultimate in that last round to initiate that fight. He's almost halfway through.
Yeah,
to
the
his
good
ult
news
again.
is as well,
He
yeah,
still
is
has
that
3 teammates
what
that
he's
have had
saying
their ults for multiple
and
rounds.
the fact that they have 3 big
Speaking of,
ults,
Angel,
There we go.
they can
gonna
fish
go for it this
or
time. B
Brim
looking
ult.
like the vulnerability,
It's
and they've
Brim
got
ult,
the
right?
ulti signal. This is everything. And it's a 1-point trade. I felt like they could have doubled down on that, done even better. And now
they
being
Brim
held
ult?
back on the other side.
Ah,
They can't
guys,
capitalize it,
you're
and
killing
you're
me.
right, it is far too late.
Thanks, Wings.
Ah, missed opportunity there. Yeah, they get the fish ult back, but it's still a 3v4. Very tricky. What do they have to re-clear? We still got Cloud's utility and Hoodie still got a flash. They clear close with the Prowler. Now 1 flash with Hoodie.
At least they picked up the fish.
There's the re-hit with the Thrash. Clears out towards blue. Sees nothing, so Might call a glimpse at the end, not sure. Flash goes in, but time is starting to tick here. Navi have the time on their side, and they need to lean into it. And actually, with this, with the
Molly
Molly
should
on top, it could be highly
secure it, you
valuable.
reckon?
That should buy enough time.
Yeah, they didn't get half.
This
Yeah, they might have done it.
Giantx, I think, know that.
Oh, thank God, that would have been a really rough round to lose.
Very well converted after some real fumbles at the beginning.
Honestly, these rounds that Navi are picking up, it is kind of off the back of a disaster class type situation. They do fumble early on. Somehow they recover in the end. One time it's Angel on 1v3 to
why does to be fair to Still though? Why does he always get the games that have the most mistakes in? And it's not like little tiny mistakes. It's always just like big ones.
They saw them with the Thrash.
The big ones that it's really hard to avoid talking about.
They had that Brim ultimate the whole time. They could have used that right behind Blue Room, right at the entrance of A lobby, and they could have ended up
Give him a Heretics game. That's what I'm saying, man. Give this guy a Heretics game. Give him a day off.
Now, starting to see the pendulum swing though. Navi don't have as many ults now to bank on, of course. Just Zipan's left here. Be Fatinho. 4 to clear, 4 to handle. Oh! Told you he was sharp today.
Sharp.
Well, there goes the ult. And there goes Zipan. Prowler noting.
Wow, Webby, you don't want it?
Starting to get a good read of maybe what Navi are up to here. Maybe expecting that later approach towards B. Seeming to be the salve for Navi's woes going towards that B side, but as it stands, Navi just kind of going back into a very spread approach. That's one spotted.
Go on, do another.
This guy's got the cross.
Be a little paranoid about B, but he can focus on this.
Yeah, turret's got B.
So you've got Redgar on top in case they need additional help. Now, there is the Dizzy and everything. Oh, this is nice. That was a really good attempt there to try and close down here. Dizzy does get dealt with, and so does Angel. A quick turn, a quick glance. He could have had faith in Redgar on the turret there. He could have focused towards Blue, but the trade's going back
everyone
and forth,
just keeps getting their kills in precious situations.
A man so capable of these things. But
everyone did good on Giants to get their kill here.
Prowler sees in play, trying to disrespect it. Oh, it was a valid attempt to try and get that 1v1. Not going to happen now. The Seas comes out, Cloud in control, looking calm and composed. And Giantx kind of picked back up.
The only reason why I could think that maybe Giantx was confused about could they sneak in front B there was because the Killjoy was positioned here. I wonder if it was
out of range, maybe?
Out of range, but that's the only thing that could really make any sense to me about why there was that sort of confusion.
A little bit of doubt, right? It was just that kind of look back. But they keep control in the end.
Just like everyone predicted, a quick 2-0 for Giants.
Who, as said, had that one-off round when that
I mean,
had that 1v3 and it's been 3 off.
First of all, Navi's gonna look a lot better on Ascent.
But still,
second of all, it still has some legs. Shorter legs, but still legs.
With a quick rotation. It looks quite similar to last round. Now, Sugetsu, I think, has gone
unnoticed. This is going to be huge.
Massive.
Opening.
Yeah, that's an issue now. They were kind of almost gamble stacking the third body towards C. Now they have to give some sort of credit to this pick coming in.
Dryad was right. Dude, I was thinking that just as Fatinho hit the shot on C.
They've been rotating so well.
She was talking about Fatinho popping off, right? Fatinho diffing him.
Including the Killjoy with all the utility. Omen's on B alone and then just one on A. They have to play for the retakes here.
Whoa. Redgar. Okay, well.
Dude, I love this from Navi, man. This is the play, man. Just send him in. Send him in, get the info, everyone swing on top of it.
They'll love a bit of that. Couldn't quite get on the same page there.
How you do it?
And Fatinho found.
Got Fischl again.
Got that slow creep from Sugetsu as well. I don't think Fatinho's going to be able to get away with this.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, Sugetsu's going to try and find him. But, I mean, Navi have found some safety here, Josh. They've got themselves a couple of rounds now to play with.
Yeah, 5 would be big. And they got Fischl again. And honestly, Sugetsu...
That's so sad.
Doesn't matter. Like, him getting the kill or dying here is worth. One away from a Killjoy, they can make an easy plan. Fischl to get to site, Killjoy to win the afterplan.
And we're giving them all these props and praise, the game plan, look at how
you might see Giants call to go aggro.
All these things. That looks good. But this last round that we just saw...
You could do it other way around as well if you wanted.
Of what we saw earlier this week when they played. This is when they have no plan. They're going out one by one. They're just bleeding out. That's all that round was. Bleeding out.
I'm not going to say I forgive Redguard, but if you even saw then just even Hoodie and Purpo able to get on the same page, that could have been a different fight. But as you said, it was so one by one.
Yeah, it's hard for us sitting here looking in to know whose fault that was. Maybe Redguard was saying, guys, come. I'm gonna flash and we're gonna run through and we're gonna fight together. And they were slow to like react and move. Maybe it was that they were like, hey, we're coming, don't go yet. And then he goes out. We don't know without the context of the communication.
Look at still being nice to Redguard. Respect.
No, you're right. Now we're looking at the odds online here. Angel's got his back and ready to go. And they're looking like they want to try and fall towards to get to. Now, there is support this time. Last time we saw Giantx overwhelm. The flash
Yeah, I like the call from Giants though. They got so many ults, don't let them use them. Yeah, get the trades out, but the person they didn't kill is the official, but they have Seekers and there's 2 people alive.
The problem is where the spike is.
The calls at the moment from Giants are good.
2 kills so far, gonna make it up to 3.
It's not anything crazy, but it's nice. The pistol round was a little bit crazy. That was a sick call.
That flank coming in again.
Okay, he's got the spike back. And he's been found. Done. Fatino.
What a...
Stopped to get his wingman there.
Feeling like he lost track of everything, really.
Josh, relax.
8-4. What do you make of it? Because, okay, let's kind of put it in context. If you missed the
He
start
wanted
of the
to
game,
send
we're just
wingman
tuning
in.
We were kind of talking about the composition choice.
Yeah.
Opting to start on the attacking side is 4 enough, and the way they got
4
those
enough?
4,
I don't think so.
is it enough?
I don't think 4 is what they had in mind. Is it enough? It can be. You still have that breach on defense, and if Giantx goes for
Why is he sending wingman into spawn? Bro, they pushed into spawn.
Places and gets caught by the breach stun plus the Gecko flash and just comboed a bunch of utility, it could be really disastrous. Also, Shao has multiple smokes for the retakes. Anything could happen. It's not horrible for Navi to be in this situation, but it's not ideal. They were probably looking to get 6, 7, maybe even 8 rounds on their attack.
No raid
side.
boss.
So the flip happens now.
3 pass and push and breach that's ready to stun off the cart.
Oh dear, he's so clean. And Giantx just leave Navi in tatters. The artist has the world against him, and he can't handle it. You can't even blame him. There's so many bodies on the other side, and it's just Sugetsu. And this it looks like 9 all day.
Ascent should be a better map for Navi though, so
Sugetsu a 1v4.
we can start looking at that.
Hello.
For sure.
Not going to get past first hurdle. Giantx, so well equipped.
They're moving together so well, and some of these rounds where there is some sort of contact play, whether it was on their defense when they would push together through C long, or when they would push through A together, they were so tight-knit together. But I can't stop to wonder why, if Navi wants to do an aggress on A main here, why is Artist not in the back with a stun ready for that entire line?
He went to open
with
door.
Either a jump spot or a jiggle or anything like that, boom, stun comes out, and then they triple peek. That could have been a one fight for Navi.
That's going to haunt them there, and you're
He's
right.
not wrong though.
Further intent
He's
behind it, really. If you're going to commit to those things, double down on it.
Probably can wait on the opening of the door, but he's trying to bait him in with the opening of the door, I think, or breaking of it. But
from Navi, just the sheriff with Shout.
all right, let's keep a little bit of faith, even though they get in annihilated.
Oh, well, this.
They're allowed 2 deaths. They got Navi have a hero gun on Shao.
This is heartbreak. Navi aren't going to be happy about this one. Just as they back away, the smoke comes in. They must have heard that. Surely, they've heard it now, but what do? They've now had contact on both sides of the map.
Human turret looks over towards C. That's at least 1.
Here. Dealing with the turret, keeping 4 players drawn in. Just such a tantalizing.
There we go, 2 and a stun, so they know 3 people are here. Now with the guns, I can take the free sight, knowing there can only be 2 people. Oops.
Site is cleared. Plant should be.
Well, these a lot though.
No threat to that. Look at the post plant.
They're going back through main.
This is a little risky, especially with that dizzy. I mean, Angel catches Purpo completely off guard with that dizzy.
Big fade eye.
And now the plant becomes harder to defend.
Oh boy.
To work with, and then
Right, guys, got an Omen flash. Omen flash, send it. Holy, it's half low. Oh no, Giants, why have you done it like this?
Cloud gonna find Zipan. Finally, the stun's coming out. Sugetsu! got the defuse.
Look at Shao the whole time, waiting for the push through the smoke.
Navi will be grinning with
And they
that
all
one.
play off
That's
sight.
not an expected outcome, but they'll take it when they get it. Bloody hell.
Oh, Giantx is kicking themselves after that one. Such a good job to go towards C, keep them all occupied. Just Vitinho is there, alone, keeping 4 people there.
Give that hug to
The exit. Stop, pause.
Oh, we're too serious, you know what I mean? Gotta bring it back down to the ground. Uh-oh. Oh, and it's
Whoa, he got
rinse and
that.
repeat here.
Yeah, I wonder
We
how
saw a
blind he
little bit
actually
on that
was.
First half. We're seeing here on the second, very proactive, over towards Rubble, happy to brawl out on it. Of course, on the other side, it is the Sheriffs that they're coming in with a lesser purchase.
Dude, when a cackle comes on, man.
But Navi pulling no
It's
punches,
too much.
making sure they keep on control
When the
early,
wheeze,
shifting away.
when you hear a slight wheeze. That's when you know she's done.
You good?
Just relaxing for a second.
The brain rot has been really creeping in recently, man. It's been rough. High-low here. So if they do try and get any closer to
Whoa.
XP, it's an execution
Wait,
waiting.
Vitinho hit that.
Did Getsu, so there's a high chance of a plant. And a 1v1 potential there.
Honestly, I don't even blame him for going for that after hitting that shot.
Online,
Whoa.
okay, Hoodie, you got 4 HP, you shouldn't be doing any of this, and there's still a Haunt with Cloud, there's still a, Prowler coming in. But it's Vandals, right? Any more is not good. Any more is actually very bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Why am I getting
Ooh.
worried? Yeah, he's gone for it. Ult's in. He knows they're both there. Oh, but he overextends
Oh, and they got the
for a
ult
little
out of
bit.
them.
Maybe trying to play that
Uh-oh.
together could have worked out, but Navi's so prepared. They get left in ruins.
Uh-oh.
They're down to 2 alive. So Giantx will be happy that they've done so much damage in this sort of round, but still, Navi walk away with a round under their belt.
Hey, a round's a round.
A little too much?
And I thought
I think it's fine, honestly.
In that
It's just a
situation,
bit...
surprised that
Oh,
that
he
wasn't
fully ate the
used,
flash. Fair play.
But scoring getting a little bit closer. 9-6. The gap is closing.
It's not like it's the worst or what. I think most players would probably go
These
for
are
this,
some good shots.
especially as
This
he's
was a
spotting them
nice
both.
attempt. I thought with that
He knows
nightfall
they're both
there,
be
they
minus
can either
80.
go right away or use that haunt or
He is the
something.
gun that wall bangs
That
heavier.
nightfall alone is going to stall them a little bit. No heavy shields for anybody on the side of Giantx.
Luckily, no
One away for
outlaw
Official
punishment,
for
but still.
Angel. They go aggro over
I mean,
towards
I
A. We
hate
got
to
an
see
orb
that
here if they
coming
want
out
it.
for them. That'd be so difficult, but a very all-in. That's a fight.
Okay, they might even plant. Angel, get the orb.
Sugetsu reading it right, just gonna
Angel.
back away. He's not gonna be able
Angel.
to take a 1v5, so just kind of fall off. Keep control of CT
Oh,
if
no.
you can. And allow Giantx to get that plant in.
All right, playing the post plant from Mound. Full abilities on multiple members of Navi. They have the wingman for the defuse. Stun, aftershock, flashes.
Lots of util.
Everything they need.
You couldn't ask for any more, really. But I don't want to see anyone die ahead of them, using this util. Trying to, be methodical about it, be smart about it.
let's see the
use
flash
it
combo.
in the right sort of way. So trying to clear
Flash
through the side
Dizzy.
first. Dizzy going to go in. It's going to be Red Guard who's going to be trying to stick around. He
Oh,
does have
not
his
one of
TP,
these.
So gets away.
Ooh.
Navi now starting to get in control of the site. The double TP gets him up on the box, so he gets a little bit of vision. Now, denial on the first attempt of the defuse. And time is
Second
ticking.
down.
This is getting a little bit closer, and actually, Red Guard
Dude,
doing
Red
damage.
Guard,
This
fair
is
play,
clear.
man.
Giantx hold in the post-plant.
Fair
I am
play to
so
Red Guard. Good
surprised they were
decision
able
to
to
go
hold
up there
that.
and they
Getting
annihilate
that
him.
right
3.
in that situation was fantastic for them. I don't know how, considering the utility Navi had. You thought that was on.
I think that idea was drawn up, start to finish, before they even called it. I think they knew exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to go in.
There.
They knew Sugetsu was going to be alone. They knew who's going to have his mollies lined up towards the ramp. So they go in close right. They chase and push back into spawn. They get the plant. They reset. They leave the Omen.
Yeah, it looked like Vitinho did a lot of damage here. And his molly killed Wingman at the beginning. Okay.
Boom, Omen's out, and then they just play the
Now they have Official.
And Navi has nothing for outside by the mound.
And
use
they
it all
got to
just get
start
into
using
the site.
these.
And look, we'll bring it up when it happens. When we see someone like Red Guard
For
having
one,
a nightmare
two.
of performance,
Okay,
but
we've
right
got
now he's
literally
having a very
everyone.
good game. And I feel
Everyone
like
on Navi can't
Giantx
buy
are
next.
calling very
Wait, this is
well
a giant
there.
round,
Mid
chat. This is
rounding looks
everything.
good so far. Obviously, it'll be a little bit
This
clearer
is
once we see it get
a
into
clean,
the thick of
easy
things
game
on
for
this
Giants
map, but
or a
still,
close game?
Want to give him credit on that front, and Purpo's right in on the side. Again, a passive hold from Sugetsu. Sitting a little bit deeper because of
Three-person
what we're
push over
seeing on the
towards
other
C.
side.
Alarm
Push up
bug
from
gets
C. That
hit
three-man
and
hunting
turret,
squad
but they don't
has
know
been
that it's
identified.
3.
Vitinho's going to hear it. Does he reflank? Does he go back by door? his
Uh-oh.
choice.
Doors
Oh,
open, the
no.
killer turret's up there. They
Oh
know
no,
about
does
that.
Angel check behind him?
Timing 'cause of the ult. Patino gets to get real close.
They
Angel.
know. They have an idea.
Ah, no.
Thinking about it. They're definitely thinking about it. But time. Navi are going to start running low on time here. Yeah, they're flying slowly but surely coming. But Navi are running this real late. Patino's probably going to not even see the end of the round. Finally gets the
Yeah,
ball trigger.
Patino's
Shows his
finally
hand,
gets
but
something.
overextends a touch in my book. Could have maybe played that just to be a nuisance, be a threat on the
Wow,
side. But maybe
as a
worried.
tether as well.
So again, safe pair of hands, readdressing that approach. Wingman on the spike.
Boy,
They
it's
do need
really
to deal
low.
with this one. Oh,
Oh,
dear,
Wingman?
this is now a problem. This plant is
Did
for
it.
him, but he falls.
He got the wingman though.
Oh, it's close. It's so close, man.
Oh, V,
Holy,
you are
okay,
holding
they're
on by
still
the
here.
seams
Dude,
of
and
your
that's the
pants.
round.
How are they up
That's
to
the round that
7
means
here?
they have to
That was
eco.
so close.
Can't get much closer than that.
This fight, I just wish Vitinho paused for a second. He knew he'd drawn them. He knew that he'd done so much work there. Maybe wanted to just be as valuable as possible. I
It's
get it, but
crouching inside Wingman.
But yeah, you're right. He could have waited a little bit, let the enemy get on the spike, start the defuse. Yeah, yeah.
Gibson.
True though.
Okay. I mean, the gods are on Navi's side today, apparently.
I'm saying
We've
what I
seen it
saw.
before, some luck here and there, but that one, that was real close. And now, I mean, Giantx are going to be suffering, right? Their money's going to be in the bin. Purpo's still got a rifle, and he's been headstrong.
The
on these
double
process sites. He's been taking
double
that
dog
space,
overwhelm
doing
looks
well
pretty
for him.
strong though. I'm telling you
Got what
that.
they need, but not full control. We're
That
looking to
with
see if they
Neon
can
is
keep and
nice.
Catch a player on rotation.
They start shift walking. They're not even going for the plant right away. They're actually going to go for a pinch on beef through
Oh,
waterfall.
because of the paranoia. Maybe trying to catch Shaq. And
There you
then
go.
they're forcing
Hey,
him
this
back
is
to
cool.
Vitinho, and now they can try and chase him
Dude,
through connector. This is
reckon
a
all of
really
the
nice
teams
plan.
that
Forcing
are
Sigma to
out
invest the ult as well. This
have
is
all of
still
these
pretty
good rounds
I
that they
mean,
haven't shown.
Redgar's just got 2.
Redgar's
This is
cooking
it.
them.
This is your moment. Time to shine, baby. Show us what you got.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's
45
busy,
HP,
Weber.
50 seconds, and Shao 4 HP on the other side.
This is a cool. This is a cool round
Shao
though.
can be so cold. He got 3 this round already. He's starting to read the timing. He's starting to consider where the hell
The game
has
up? Yeah.
Redgar gone. As he gets
Should be louder now.
Redgar gets to take a step closer, missing each other slightly, but the
30 seconds left.
swing around. This is nice from Shao around the world. Maybe giving Redgar just enough room.
Yeah, I mean he just
recognition
came
for
from here.
himself. Doesn't make noise. It's all about timing now.
Ooh.
Now he steps, and Shao has played this so perfectly.
Yeah, he's
but his
expecting the
HP is
Brim ult.
so dangerous. Oh my
Okay,
God.
now he's gonna have to expect the Brim ult. But where does the Brim ult go for?
Big man. Oh dear.
Time?
There's nothing you can do. I think he's
Alright,
out of
it's
time.
the
Let's
most
just attack it. He
perfect
can't
Brim
do
ult.
anything. Shao has just
Can't get
galaxy
any better
brained
than
him out of
that.
one. Went all
Covered
the way
it all.
around the world, playing the clock perfectly, allowing Redgar to feel he had this freedom, and he had the ult.
To be fair, I mean that the 1v1 by both players were played pretty well.
Pretty well. Yeah,
Melons?
absolutely.
Nah, this is
That
a good round,
was an
man.
eco round for
This is a very
Giantx.
good round for
They did
Giants.
that
The fact
with
they made this
Sheriffs,
close,
with
impressive.
maybe a stinger, 1 Vandal purchased.
They're a cool,
And they were
they're a
able to
cool
kill 4
strat here.
players, destroy the shields of the 5th player,
Yeah, and get 2
also
ults.
get ults out. Yep.
Redgar, he's having
10
a game.
seconds left.
Oh, this is nuts. Look at it. Okay, 10-8. The scoreline closing in again. Ult starting to hit for Giantx, so they're still stuck on that 10 round. What is their solution? Close isn't good enough though, right? These rounds have been close. They've been winning those silver lining moments. They need a round on the board because Navi getting a little hot on the heels here.
They're trying to bait out a trap at C, and also disarm at B, the Killjoy trap.
This would be
Here comes a
Killjoy
little
ult.
bit of a fake at B.
Oh, nice shot. Good info.
Almost traded out there, but Patino's drawn his blood. He's done well. He's got his this round. He's taken away Angel. And it makes it so difficult to Navi. Where do they go now? Do they try and just play together, kind of 2-2? Or do they try and continue this hold? Everyone kind of congregating
Waterfall
back
crunch.
towards that C
I mean,
quick little hill, get
the
Coutinho
closest
feeling
round
good.
we've seen to it
Still
is
got his
where,
lockdown, still
you know,
got
Heretics
Neon's ult,
send,
still got the
I can't remember,
Seekers.
they send like a raise like
So
this,
many-
right?
Yeah, so many options. Seekers gonna
They
be
have a
pretty good
smoke
on
that
this,
goes here to block
followed
a
by the
turret or
flash as
something and
well.
they send it through here. That's like the closest we've seen to
Counter
that round.
lockdown in.
Oh, a little bit like that.
The Purpo's there, but he
think
better win
it's-
this
I think
fight
it's
because that
Heretics.
lockdown is ticking. Purpo has found Sugetsu, but now it's Shao on the case. They've got to respect this one. The lockdown is in, and it
30
might
seconds
just
left.
catch. Did it get anyone on that side?
Yeah, and
No,
they both
all
got
got away
a
from it. And the
artist
re-hit.
with an
So
ult.
almost kind
Do
of
they just wait for
drawing
the
away from
hit
each other
of
to
the
re-aggress
plant or
again
not?
with less utility,
Oh,
still with
the
the
nade's
dodge there.
good
Ult
because
now
they're going
coming
to try
in off the
dodging.
back
You're going
of
to think the
Artis.
nade's going
This
to
time
go
they've got to
there.
commit to it.
Oh,
Purpo
that was
roots it
nice.
with the smile, takes
The nade
down
was really
Shao.
nice.
You're going to hear that ult coming out from, I think, Purpo here, trying to get in the back lines. 10 seconds
Guys,
out. Zipan, he can't get away
Good
with a 1v2.
decision to go for the kill here
Giantx
instead of for the
just
spike.
about squeaking past.
They were
These
all on the
rounds
same
are
page.
eating up.
That round was like a schoolyard fight where someone like gets hit
Hey, what?
accidentally or something in a certain way, and they get hurt, and they're like, "Wait, pause, pause, pause," and then they just completely reset, and they're like, "Okay, let's go again."
Yeah, it was that kind of like gentleman's agreement almost.
Yeah.
Just like, hold on. All right, we're coming back. Oof.
I mean, that's not the name of it. That's the
You've
strat
got to say
name.
this half still, even
God's
by hook or by
sake.
crook, it doesn't matter how they got there, still has been determined by Navi. They've closed this scoreline pretty well. But Navi deciding it's time to just take a
Well,
second because, I mean, their
I mean, at least the players aren't going to
See
forget
a
it.
couple of players down on 1.9, 2.7, 2.3, 2.7. It's not perfect. They don't have any ults.
Everyone, once you call that strat, everyone knows. Everyone knows what they're doing.
Not, you know, you're not imagining they'll be next round sort of hitting. So
We used to do
starting
this. We used
get
to have
that crunch
Trav
time,
just
right?
give
'Cause
stuff
11
stupid
is
names.
looming. It's a big score to play up against.
When I was looking at this composition coming into the game, I'm thinking, wait, Giantx doesn't have
Yeah, but
any
Neil, the
utility
internet
that can
exists,
destroy
man.
the Killjoy Molly setup. So the
Okay.
Killjoy could set up with Molly's turret or alarm bot to initiate and trigger a trap, and then you have Artis in a position maybe towards B, the center of the map, where he can use his stun on either side. We haven't really seen any of those sorts of traps from Navi yet. We haven't even seen Giantx really worry about those Killjoy Mollies. The way that they enter the
Yeah, I
site
feel like
with
it's the
the
first
double
time in a
initiator,
timeout that I've
finding
seen
out
these
the
two
way of
have
least
like
resistance
a
and just running
discussion.
through.
Normally
They
it's
know that
Pipson
Ziget's alone a lot of the
absolutely
time.
sending
They
it,
don't
and
even
maybe
care.
it's
They
because
don't
it
go
was
to
the
clear
end of the
site, they just
timeout.
run in. And they
Probably.
run into spawn, basically. They just run at Zigetsu.
So Navi kind of accepting that this is going to get to 12. Go for the low buy. They're so far away for ults.
Maybe starting to read into the aggression over towards Rubble and trying to just cut through. Not sure. Let's see. Again, the buy here for Navi is going to be lacking in quite a few areas. And this, a little bit of a potential off the back of it. No one got caught too deep, so they're able to get back around the corner.
Smoke's committed as well. Shao only has
Giantx.
one smoke now.
That's both attacker smokes used
Yeah.
right then. I don't think we're going to see another smoke for another at least 15-20 seconds right now.
Yeah, I want to know how long's left on that. I
We're,
guess they have
chilling for a bit.
Purpo's wall to kind of maybe apply some pressure, but thank
No,
you,
they just
observers.
used that already, yeah.
There's one smoke back up for Redgar. But again, this will cause a pause in the game, basically, because, you know, as you said, they invested two very early on.
I am just
developed.
concerned that Giantx is about to play themselves by playing it too slow right now. They used a lot of utility. They didn't use like too much. They baited out a lot.
The
from
orb's here though,
Navi
right? They
on that
can
little
they can
pump,
just play it
and they
safe.
only sacrifice their
Oh no, the orb's
rechargeables
not
for the
here.
most
Right.
part.
Is the smoke coming in now? Next one's up in 2
They
seconds.
actually
Paranoia towards
gamble a
True.
little bit
So it
wrong
looks
and then get a
like
little bit
let's play
lucky.
it through.
Redgar?
Zipan had a chance.
Oh
He's
no,
actually
that's a
gonna be
gun to
connected
pick
in
up.
the end. Redgar's gone down.
20
Don't know if he got that
seconds,
second
no
smoke in.
plant.
I don't think he did. So now there's problems.
Nades,
Nacho gonna go through Cloud.
the right
Should be able to
plant,
get the
they're all
plant here.
good.
He does. No threat to him. And Giantx leaning a little closer towards
Yeah, I
CT.
like that
Turns
they
to
took a
flash
little
with
bit of map
Dizzy. What are
control
you
though.
meant to do? Now he's gonna be
Gotta use Nightfall. You gotta use
Yeah,
it.
Wait, they don't have much map
You're feeling
control.
the strain, you're feeling the pressure. Apparently not. Apparently Giantx don't think it's necessary, and now they've lost out on the chance for it. Hoodie and Papo, it's mostly Hoodie they're holding on.
Oh,
And,
a little
in the
dink
end,
in
it's
there as
gonna be
well,
Papo getting
8
across the line,
HP.
but that was around with so little. That was
a
shares
little
bits
bit
and
close.
pieces, a stinger or two, and they
They
still
ecoed
got
for
damn
this.
close, but it's 12 now for Giantx.
All of the ecos all game, both sides have been
30
taking it
seconds
really to the end of the line. Like right here, it could have gone either way. That lineup from Hoodie on those two players, that was an advantage for Navi for a brief moment, but right here, that was where the tides changed. I thought for sure that Nightfall was going to be expended on Heaven,
Okay,
maybe stabilize there a little bit.
four
You have
chances
players
for
up there,
Giants,
anywhere,
for
really.
Giants, and that kind of heavily
now they get to
increases
keep
the
it for this
chances of
round?
seeing Haven, which is great.
I guess, and then there's still a buy here for Navi. The purse strings are certainly being pulled at this point, considering they've Guardians out for Ardis, bits and bobs missing here and there.
Whenever Giantx hits C, they always path up through this lane. I'm surprised that we haven't seen any mollies placed on that lane yet. It's always in the same spot towards that ramp, the elbow part of the site. They're never there. Here comes the rotation back to
Double setup for
They
Navi
have
though.
Giantx though.
This
Yeah,
isn't
this should
the
be
first time
too
that
strong.
Navi's played this, so there should be utility to clear it. And now seeing the Pain Shell as well, they've got to know there's more here, but Purpo's still fallen. Nice follow-up from Angel, holding the choke point well. And now Giantx left with 3. Redguard, Cloud, and Hoodie. Still 2 flashes, still Kit to be played in, so it's certainly not without threat, but the numbers so good for Navi. You've got to be imagining 9 here.
I think Giantx just needs to work the next 30, 40 seconds looking for an opening pick, not even necessarily forcing the execute onto the side or trying to get the spike planted. They just need to get an opening.
Yeah, a couple of question marks being made, though, with the door being open.
Yeah, this stun's going to be good, though.
To close in. Hoodie again. Getting close. Navi none the wiser.
And the turret's going to go.
They don't know about how far they got, but Xiao's been holding the angle, but the flash was good. Overwhelmed in the end. The numbers trading very well here, and Cloud copping a
This is a much better round. I'd be so fine with Giants. Wait, do Giants even have a timeout anymore?
I'll eat my hat if he does. Don't have a hat, but still, doesn't matter. He doesn't have his life. Angel got it in the end. That's 9 now for Navi. Can they keep going?
Empty threats. Don't even have a hat.
I can buy one.
Okay.
They pay me enough for that. I can afford 1 singular hat, thank you. That's about it.
2? Oh, really?
Real close up on Angel, thank you, cameraman.
It was a good counter setup, though.
Yep.
The nade ready, Angel taking contact. As soon as Angel sees them, here comes the nade. They double peek together.
And I'm seeing these ults starting to come back in for Navi, so they have a couple of options. They still got, you know, the fish ult for Angel there. You've got Showstopper for Zipan. The Nightfall has been left with Cloud for some time, and we see 2 rifles kept in hand for Giantx.
This one should be an easy one.
With Hoodie.
2 hero guns.
And the early attempt just seems, you know,
Easier.
test all the extremities, show a little bit of presence, see what we can get. Last time they did this, they had this wonderful crunch coming towards that BC connect. Ardis, even he's a little stun locked by that one. But does it get Fitini?
Oh, no.
Fitty is on form today, can't say it enough. He
Not
is
another.
hitting like a damn truck here. Surely not again, he looked
imagine
close to that, but luckily...
Ooh,
well,
Omen all
let's say,
over
who
towards
flashed him
door.
off there?
Yeah, open
that might have
door
been
off
a little
Prowler,
unfortunate
off
for
the
him
dog
to get
info, and he
to.
runs into him.
Makes a bad show of it. This is falling to
I mean, he was dead.
pieces.
Like,
Xiao and
no matter
Angel
where he
are
goes
last
there,
two
he's
hopes,
dead.
And they seem none the wiser as to what
Doesn't
the plan
matter.
is. Angel's still over towards B.
He had more chance of killing the guy that was close. It was the right
This is falling
decision.
apart right in front of their eyes. There's that Nightfall.
Use this as a fake as well. It scanned nobody, though.
Oh
They
my
still choose
god,
to go
it's
to
so
B, even though
good. Yeah,
nobody
but now
was
they know
inside
that
'cause
there's
they knew the
official, and
rotation
obviously they have to be
was
following up the official, so they're going to be together.
He's got the info. Do they have anything else? Okay, they still got the Dizzy, the Wingman.
This is a nice call from
Molly.
Giants.
Yeah.
2-on-4.
They're
though,
all
and
over
yeah,
towards
it's got a
A.
gun
As
from
soon as they hit,
Giantx.
what? They
And no
basically
chance of
pivoted
flanking
already
Dizzy
before
either.
they had the fish.
And seized, slowed down. It then falls onto the shoulders of Xiao. This is so uphill. Especially with the angles, you're going to have kind of high-low setups. You still got Cloud to clear on a dirty angle, being kept safe by the smoke as well. Purpo, how are you meant to clear this? One right, one left. He didn't even get past Purpo. It's done for Giantx.
They said this is the map they had a good chance in.
13-9.
I didn't expect them to look that good.
We've seen them in recent times here, Josh. I think this is a tick in the box for me.
This
Couple
is
of-
definitely a tick in the box. 13-9.
Couple of blunders
Obviously, it's their
from
map pick, and they're
Navi
looking
for
really good
sure.
right now. But Navi, we need to see more from them. Just straight up, we